Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back if you are returning. For those of you that have not subscribed, please consider doing so if this pick a card reading does resonate for you today. For those of you that are wanting to book a private reading, you can find all my email information down below in the description box, where you can send me an email and I will provide you on more information on booking readings with me. For those of you that are feeling generous and want to donate to the channel, I do have PayPal, Cash App, and my Amazon wish list for those of you wanting to send in a tarot or an oracle deck for me to use for our future pick a card readings. Today's pick a card reading, we are doing an energy check-in with your person. And this is something that I like to do every so often just to kind of see what the energy is between you and your person, to give you guys some clarity. So how are they currently feeling about you? We're going to do 3 piles today, and you're going to choose the one that you feel the most intuitively drawn to. You can choose based off of the tarot deck's backings, or you can choose based off of the crystals, numbers 1, 2, 3, whatever which way works for you. So how are they currently feeling about you? Pile number 1, you are going to be the Madam Lydia Wilhelminas Tarot, and I will have all of the decks listed down below for you guys. So Madam Lydia Wilhelminas Tarot, and that is with this cream colored crystal here. And I can't remember the name of this one, but I feel like it's some type of a fossilized crystal for pile 1 in this creamy beige color. Pile number 2 is going to be the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg, and that is with this smoky quartz crystal. For pile number 2, with the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg. And then pile number 3 is going to be this beautiful desert jasper. For pile number 3, and that is with this crow tarot. So pause the video if you need a little bit more time. How is your person currently feeling about you? What's on their mind? Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So for those of you that resonated with Madam Lydia's Wilhelminas Tarot and this cream beige crystal here, this is going to be a reading today. And we're asking Spirit, how is your person currently feeling about you? So we're going to get started off with our tarot for pile number 1. Pile number 1, how is your person currently feeling about you? We have the 6 of coins, which is the 6 of pentacles. How is pile number 1's person currently feeling about them? We have the Magician. How are they currently feeling about you? Pile 1. We have the 9 of Swords. How are they currently feeling about you? We have the 3 of Swords. I'm just going to move this over a little bit and squeeze one more card in here. How are they currently feeling about you? We have the 2 of Cups. Okay, bottom of the deck, we do have the 5 of Swords as the overall energy here. So, 5 of Swords energy. This can be when someone is feeling defeated. For some of you, it could be that you and this person may have had some type of disagreement or even challenges that have taken place in the connection. I am noticing that you do have the 3 of Swords here as well. So this can be a breakup, it can be separation, it could be some type of heartache or disappointment that this person is feeling with regard to, I'm almost feeling about the future, like what does the future hold? Because we have the Nine of Swords energy here, which is about sleepless nights, anxiety, worrying. And anxiety is something that is for the future, right? We feel anxious about something that hasn't happened yet, or something that we're waiting to happen, or not knowing how things are going to play out. So if you and this person have had some type of disagreement here, or challenge, something going on, maybe even a conversation that took things into a direction that maybe you hadn't anticipated, the Five of Swords energy could be really what this person is feeling right now. And I'm almost feeling that we have the Two of Cups energy here. So I do feel like this person does have very strong feelings towards you. Okay, very strong feelings with that Two of Cups. This can be feeling that you are someone that they are in love with, really depending on the length of time, you know, that you've been involved with this person. And for others of you that say that you don't really have a history with this person, then it could be that they are thinking about you in a very romantic way and seeing the potential of which the two of you guys being in a relationship together. Now, this Five of Swords can happen for many different reasons. It can be literally, yes, that you have had some type of challenges that have taken place in your connection, or if there has been a breakup or a separation between the two of you, that this person may be feeling a little bit defeated because they still have feelings with that Two of Cups. And so that anxiety would kind of kick in because they want to know, you know, am pile number one and I going to get back together? Is there going to be reconciliation? So this Five of Swords energy can also be when a person has a tendency to self-sabotage the connection, depending on if they have a past history of relationships that have not been the greatest and have really hurt them. So they could be feeling very defeated. They can start to do things such as avoiding or pushing you away, and have, you know, sometimes have an anxious attachment where they feel like they want to come towards you and trying to figure out all the reasons why something isn't working, or they could feel anxious about talking to you if you haven't really spoken to this person. And feeling defeated, right? They could be worrying about fear of rejection, fear of getting hurt here with that Three of Swords. Now, I'm seeing that we also have the Six of Pentacles energy here. And the Six of Pentacles is talking about reciprocity, meaning that there has to be equal give and take in a partnership. So if you and this person really do have strong feelings towards each other, this person could be reflecting on those feelings that you have, and then also what they have is something that is being reciprocated. They can also be taking into consideration what amount of energy, work that they're putting towards this connection, you know, to keep things in balance, which is what the Six of Pentacles is. It is balance between that equal give and take, not just having you as a person give to this person and keep on giving and giving, and this person bringing nothing to the table. It is this person having this understanding that there has to be that equal give and take, and they may be working on manifesting with you here with that Magician energy. They may have some ideas in their mind, in their head, maybe even about reconciliation for some of you, about speaking to you for the first time, about putting themselves out there. So what I want to do is I'm going to keep this Five of Swords right here, and I want to clarify this energy a little bit before we move into our oracle messages. So we are seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy so far. Okay, so let's start with the Six of Pentacles energy here. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? We have the Six of Cups. Okay, now for some of you, there is history here with this Six of Cups. Okay, so this person could be feeling very nostalgic over past memories, that they've had with you. They could also be feeling that you are someone that they feel or think is a soulmate for them. The Six of Cups can talk about those connections that we have with people that are very strong. For some of you, it can even be a friendship that has developed into something more, meaning that this person could feel that you are a really good friend to them. They may be thinking about wanting to give you something, give you some type of gift or some type of offering with this Six of Cups energy, and just generally feeling, for some of you that are broken up from this person, the Six of Cups can even talk about reconciliation. Okay, so let's see what else. Why is the Magician energy here? We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this person with the Ace of Wands energy here does feel that there is a spark. They do feel that there is chemistry between the two of you. This person desiring you, this person wanting to take some type of inspired action, right, towards manifesting something here. And I feel like it is relationship with that Two of Cups. And that could be, you know, making things exclusive, taking things to the next level. And so there is a lot of that anxiety about that. This person may also be someone with that Three of Swords who has felt very defeated when it comes to love and connections. They could also be someone who is still healing from past relationships and can feel a little bit nervous with that Nine of Swords about commitment here. So I do want to, I feel like also with this Ace of Wands, your person is also seeing that there is potential. There is potential for your connection. Let's get one more for this Magician. Why is the Magician here? We have the Hermit in reverse. So some of you, this person, Virgo energy here, could have been someone who seemed a little bit withdrawn, who maybe, for some of you, even a no contact situation, as the Hermit energy is more of an energy of solitude and needing time and space to really kind of collect their feelings, their thoughts. And so I feel like with this Hermit energy, this person may have had a shift in perspective with what their feelings are towards you in that Two of Cups, as they're kind of reliving, for some of you, past memories. Very nostalgic. They could be looking at pictures and photos and, you know, making them miss you and want to create new memories with you. So with that Hermit energy here, I feel like there has been that period of time where this person has, you know, maybe felt a little bit withdrawn to you, a little detached even, and it needed that time to really sort their feelings. And so with that Hermit energy in reverse, I see this person kind of coming out of that period of alone and being alone and choosing solitude to where they're actually taking some type of action here with the Ace of Wands. The Magician is about having an idea, some type of inspiration, and bringing that into the physical 3D world. So manifesting something here. So let's see why this Nine of Swords energy is here. We have Justice. Okay, so this is Libra energy. With the Justice card, I feel like this person is wanting to be honest with you. They're wanting to treat you with honesty and loyalty and respect and keep things in balance between the two of you. It can also be that they are really weighing their options between what it is that their heart is calling them to do, urging them to do based off of this Two of Cups energy here, and also what are the logic, right? Sometimes people can try to really sort through their feelings and try to keep themselves grounded throughout all of that and use more of their logic and their practicality and try to see what is the best decision, right? Because justice is about weighing our options to make the best choice that we can make for ourselves and for the people that we have involved ourselves with. So justice can either be where we make a decision and it turns out to be a really good one, or it can make a decision, it can turn out to be something that turns out not to be so great. Being that justice is about karma, so we're weighing our options and trying to see what is going to be the best decision here. So that person, your person here, could be feeling anxious about doing so, anxious about being honest and revealing their true heart and feelings here with that. So let's see. And also, if you guys have had a breakup with this person, or there's been some type of disagreement with that Five of Swords, then it can even be that this person with the Justice energy here is wanting to bring balance to that situation. Meaning that if you guys have had an argument, some type of disagreement or separation, that this person is kind of wanting to work on clearing things up, even with that type of energy. So let's see. Why is the Three of Swords here? We have a Judgment. Okay, now for those of you that are broken up from this person or kind of having a little bit of a challenge here in your connection, that Judgment energy is where you and your person could, or your person could be working on forgiveness, working on healing, working on their personal transformation, and even thinking about the opportunity for renewing this connection. Now, for those of you where you don't really have a history with this person, that Three of Swords and the Judgment card could be this person, you know, I almost feel like helping themselves to release their past, because Judgment is really when we look back at a cycle that we've gone through in our life and we make peace with it. We let it go. So if this person has gone through some painful situations here, for some of you, this could have even been a divorce, separation for some of you. Okay, if you were, like, say you were married to this person or you had a long-term commitment with this person, then it could be this person kind of looking back on that relationship and deciding whether or not they wanted to renew this connection. Okay. Those of you that are actively in a relationship with your person and you're kind of watching this to see how your person is feeling, I feel like with the Two of Cups energy here, this person does love you very much with that Two of Cups energy here. And it could even be with the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups energy here, that this person is thinking about maybe needing to kind of step it up a little bit, needing to kind of bring more balance into this connection, and to really working on changing any type of habits that they may have that have led you to this point in your connection with them. So let's get one more for this Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords energy here? We have the Lovers. Okay, so Gemini energy. We also have Scorpio and energy here as well. So, okay, now some of you, I am picking up that you could be connected to someone who is currently going through a divorce. Okay, currently going through a divorce. And if that is the case, or even if they're still healing from this past relationship here, they could have these feelings towards you, but also feeling a little bit defeated. That connection that they may have had from their past may have been something that was very challenging, and they may be very hurt from that as well. What else am I seeing here? Okay, some of you, I'm also getting that this person could be someone who is currently in another relationship, and I feel like this, wow, this almost makes me feel like for some of you, this could be a twin connection, a twin flame connection for some of you. And this person is thinking about this separation. I'm picking this up as you being in separation from a twin, and there is another relationship that is here. Okay, so take that how it resonates, but I am seeing the Two of Cups and the Lovers here. So some of you, could have been that you had a previous relationship with this person and you're wanting to know if the two of you guys are going to rekindle. For others of you, I am seeing this as a separate relationship, meaning that you could be someone who's involved with someone else. They could be someone who's been involved with someone else, and your person is still very much has very strong feelings towards you. Okay, so there could be marriage or even legal type of situations that are also involved, and which could also be why this person is feeling defeated when it comes to their connection with you. Okay, so let's see, what is this Two of Cups energy here? Okay, so we do have the Six of Swords energy here. And I feel like I want to get one more here. What is this Two of Cups? The High Priestess. And I actually want to clarify what this Six of Swords is. The Six of Swords is this energy of moving on or moving away from. It could be thoughts. It could be a situation. Something that has created a little bit of a storm in our life, right? Whether that be literally an argument, a disagreement, something that has caused some type of difficult energy, right? And sometimes that difficult energy could be something that we're currently going through in our personal life. It could be moving on from thoughts, right? Even the anxiety that's coming up here. But the Six of Swords is really transition. It's a period of transition in our life where we're moving away from things, people, situations that are creating a lot of rockiness, right? A lot of instability. And we're kind of moving towards something that brings about peace, calm, into our life. And I feel like with the High Priestess energy here that your person may be, I feel like, for some of you, hiding a lot of their feelings. I want to see what the Six of Swords energy is here. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, I feel like this person may have been feeling ungrounded. Feeling ungrounded and really needing to kind of bring themselves into a really stable, strong, secure type of energy. So they could be moving away from this energy within them that has been making them feel unstable. We've also got the Eight of Wands. And then we also have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is healing. This is also letting go of a lot of those thoughts, right? Because when the Ten of Swords is in the upright, this can, yes, be a painful ending to a situation that we've gone through, but the swords are about our thoughts, or even communication that we've been having. So as it relates to the thoughts that we have, they could be negative. They could be, you know, given that we have this Five of Swords energy here, and your person, like I said, for some of you may have a tendency to self-sabotage connections. And that could be saying things, doing things, or, you know, a lack of taking action, being avoidant, pulling away, running away. So that Ten of Swords energy can kind of weigh very heavily within the mind. And with the Ten of Swords in reverse, I feel like your person is working on letting go of a lot of these thoughts that may have been blocking them from being able to come towards you or to take action. For some of you with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it could even be that this person has stayed single, chosen to stay single for a while. And I feel like this person feeling intuitively with the High Priestess energy here, that their intuition is guiding them towards you. Okay, with the Eight of Wands energy, this person could be wanting to come forward with some type of communication and revealing feelings, revealing heart to you. You know, they may have spent some time alone with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse to really think about what it is that they wanted, right? What they want from this connection, what they want from in their own life. So let's just put these here and let's start getting into, and I'm seeing the Four of Wands underneath the deck. Okay, this is relationship. For some of you, this could be reconciliation, coming together, working on stabilizing your partnership, or even taking things to the next level with that Four of Wands. Some of you with that Five of Cups energy here as well, this person could have some regrets. They could feel some guilt. There's a sense of loss here as well with that Five of Cups. So if you are separated from this person, they could definitely be missing you very much. Okay. So let's go into our oracle messages. And I feel like I want to start actually with some of these. So how is pile number one's person currently feeling about them? How is your person currently feeling about you? Okay, so we have strengthening bonds, and we also have find balance. Find balance here. So let's get a little more. How is your person currently feeling? We've got the card of Seek, which is actually the Hermit energy. Okay, so where this person has been doing a lot of reflection, a lot of introspection. How are they currently feeling about you? We also have, look at that, I love this. We have Trust. This is the Fool energy. Okay, so it looks like she's got her eyes closed here. She's kind of allowing her body, her heart to kind of lead her moving forward, right? So to me, this is about your person. Yes, for some of you, may have taken some time, may feel a little bit detached, but it's kind of like this person is learning to kind of lean in towards trusting their intuition and what they feel with this connection, and to allow them, I feel like, to take the leap of faith within this connection. Okay, let's see. And I feel like with this Two of Pentacles energy here, this person, yes, we see this person as trying to weigh their options, make a decision here, keep things in balance. And with the strengthening bonds here, it could be that this person is looking towards some type of new opportunity with you. You know, planting the seed for manifesting this connection with you. Okay, because we do have strengthening bonds, and this is the Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the Two of Pentacles here. So this person, and the way that she kind of looks here, she's got all of these trees, you know, which are symbolic of all of this growth and all of this beautiful yellow light that is also glowing here. I'm also noticing that there is yellow here, and we have orange here as well, with her wearing an orange dress. So both of these colors here, they connect to both the solar plexus and also the sacral chakra with this orange color. So it's kind of like your person is trying to really find confidence within themselves. I feel like to be able to move beyond this Five of Swords energy, right? No more feeling defeated, no more self-limiting beliefs that are holding them back from this connection, and for them to truly regain a sense of self, of clarity, of listening to their intuition, feeling more confident in doing so, and being able to just kind of allow themselves to just kind of fall into this connection with that energy of trust. Okay? And then underneath the deck, I am seeing the base chakra, which is the root. Okay? The root chakra is something that, when out of balance, can make us feel like we are not safe, like we are not secure. These are our needs, our basic physical needs that we have: clothing, food, water, home, safety, security. So this is also something that Spirit says is affecting your person with the root chakra, in which this person is learning to trust, right? That their needs will be met within this connection, right? They can feel safe. They can feel secure in allowing themselves to move towards this connection, allowing this connection, right? Because when this root chakra is out of balance, we don't feel safe. We don't feel secure. We're kind of like, you know, we can be in fight or flight mode, right? This person's pile number one's gonna hurt us. We have to run away. That comes in that Five of Swords. Okay? So this person working on that energy here, and I love it because it's the lower chakras that I'm seeing here. The root, the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, all chakras, the lower ones, right? Which give us our power, our confidence, with being able to kind of move towards connections here. So let's start going into the fun oracle cards, which added more of the details. So let's see here. Pile number one. Not that this isn't fun, but when we can add the other extra specific love oracle cards. Then let's see what other details we can get about your person, how they're currently feeling. Pile 1, how is your person currently feeling about you? How is pile 1's person? Okay, so we've got multitasking power here. Multitasking power. We also have stability, okay, which we're getting from the root chakra, the base chakra here. Okay, so to me with this multitasking power, we have all of these hands, right, that are here. So it's also telling me that this person is wanting to put forth that extension of that energy, you know, towards maybe even keeping themselves accountable with their actions here. Okay, so stability here, like I said, for some of you, it could be that this person sees you as their partner, their person, feeling safe, feeling stable in this connection, moving towards stability. We also saw the 4 of Wands underneath the deck, which is also stability. So pile number 1, how is your person currently feeling? We have travel. Okay, now for some of you, there could be travel that is necessary for your person to come and see you, but travel is also an energy of movement, right? Movement, action happening here. So let's see. How is pile number 1's person currently feeling about them? We have pregnancy, and we also have divine masculine. Okay, now some of you, like I said, this could be a counterpart for you. For others of you, I also look at, just looking at this divine masculine energy on its own, right? What is the divine masculine aside from a twin flame counterpart? The divine masculine energy or masculine energy is something that we have within all of us, right? Regardless of our gender. Our masculine energy is also one that helps us, which kind of reminds me of the Emperor in the tarot. Right? The Emperor is a symbol of structure and of authority and of leadership and of making a plan, strategy, taking action, right? So we're seeing in this picture here, we have this masculine who's got his eyes closed, right? And to me, it's also reminding me of that hermit energy there as well. This person also has their eyes closed, but they're also keeping their hands open and receptive to receive communication from spirit to really help them to gain clarity on this situation. And since we do have pregnancy, some of you could be pregnant, or it could be that this person sees you as life partner. Okay, the potential for your connection to get to that level, right? Because to me, this is also like the Emperor, and the pregnancy energy is also divine feminine energy. This is Empress, right? So it could be that this person really sees you as someone who is either their wife, long-term committed partnership, or that this person is wanting to, with this pregnant little belly here, that this person sees as wanting to manifest this connection with you, right? This person sees you as somebody that they want growth. They see potential with this connection. This kind of divine feminine energy here is a symbol of fertility, of growth, of love that this person has towards you. And if you haven't really gotten that far into your connection with this person, you know, use this reading, you know, be discerning with the messages, really depending on how it relates to your situation. But this person could be thinking about you in terms of, wow, this person would make a good long-term partner. This person would make a good spouse, with that energy. And then underneath the deck, we have loyalty. Okay. So I almost feel like this person's heart is loyal to you. Some of you may even have a child with this person, you know, or you could have talked about having children together. You could have talked about, you know, future stuff like getting married and had a very strong bond and connection with each other. So let's go into these. Pile number 1. How is your person currently feeling about you? How is your person currently feeling about you? Pile number 1. We have shadow self. Right? And to me, that shadow self is that Five of Swords. That Five of Swords. Right? That could be insecurities, lack of confidence, lack or feeling insecure, right? Insecurities that are coming up or have come up. We also have anger, right? And that could be feeling, depending on if you've had a disagreement with this person, right? There could be, they could even be angry with the situation, angry with themselves, right? Upset. For some of you, the shadow aspect of this person could be that they have a short fuse, right? They get upset or they get irritated or they get triggered easily as well, okay? We have divine intervention. And we have forgiveness, okay? So this person either working on forgiving themselves for their own actions, maybe upset at themselves for their actions. You know, like I said, it could be a little bit of their shadow self that has come through, right? That you've noticed, or other parts of themselves. You know, our shadow is something that we try to hide from people, but it is very much a part of us, just as much as our light energies. We all have a shadow side. We all have some not so nice qualities about ourselves that we try to keep pushed down, but sometimes those energies can come out, right? That could be jealousy or so many other different types of shadow aspects of the self that we have. But we have anger here, which is coming out. So for some of you, I'm just kind of feeling that maybe this person has a little bit of a short fuse, or they could be somebody who gets triggered easily, right? And that could be because of past relationships, past situations that they've gone through. And so when they feel themselves kind of getting triggered again, back into that Five of Swords energy, right? So we have forgiveness here. Forgiveness could be that this person is forgiving you, forgiving themselves. And that goes into that judgment energy that we saw earlier, right? Judgment is, like I said, looking back at our life, looking what we've gone through, forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, making peace with our past so that we can move forward, okay? We do have divine intervention here as well. So it could be that you and your person, for some of you, there could have been divine intervention that has taken place in your connection, especially if there have been some disagreements, arguments, fights, breakups, separation, and things of that nature. So it's kind of like the divine getting involved to kind of, you know, maybe even separate the two of you, as there is work that may be needed to really work on the self as well. Okay? And I'm seeing learning lessons underneath the deck. Okay? Learning lessons. So being that we have this shadow self and anger energy here, some of you, yes, your person could be learning a lot from their mistakes, from their past, and wanting to be, you know, a better person with that type of energy. So what I want to do, I'm actually curious. I want to see what your person is feeling upset about. So I'm actually going to use another tarot deck. I just want to see kind of what this person could be angry. Or, like I said, that maybe that's a shadow aspect of themselves, as they get easily triggered, right? And they're right back to that Five of Swords energy. So let's see. What is this energy of anger for pile number one's person? Why is pile number one's person angry? We have the Ace of Swords, which is some type of breakthrough, some type of epiphany. And to me, it's almost like this person with that Ace of Swords there, Like this person could be recognizing maybe that shadow aspect of themselves, right? That sabotages. What, you know? And that could even be thinking like, why am I like this? Why can't I get this under control? Right? If this person has something to apologize to you for with that forgiveness here, right? They could even be needing to apologize for their behavior, something they've said, something they've done, learning lessons here. What is pile one's person feeling angry about? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. So it could be this person. Oh, some of you. Okay. Some of you, I almost feel like this person is upset with themselves because they may have said a lot of things to you about taking action, about moving things forward, and feeling like it was a lot of talk and not a lot of movement, not a lot of action. And so this may also be something that frustrates your person. And this isn't going to be for all of you, but for some of you, I am picking up this energy here, where there is someone who kind of has had this epiphany with the Ace of Swords, this kind of wake-up call, realization about themselves, and they may understand that a lot of their behavior or even the things that this person communicates in this Knight of Swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that this person could have a tendency to say a lot of things, right? Oh, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, and nothing happens, right? You're not seeing things progress. You're not seeing things move forward. This person, for some of you that don't really have a history with this person, that Knight of Swords in reverse and that Ace of Swords could be that this person is frustrated with themselves because they feel all of this energy towards you, towards wanting to come towards you, and they haven't done anything about it. They haven't done anything. They haven't taken action. So now we're looking at this, you know, the Six of Pentacles and this multitasking power with all these hands out here. So it's kind of like now this person is seeing, wow, I should have done something. I should have said something. I should have, you know, it could even be that they're angry at themselves for things that they said. The Knight of Swords can sometimes be a little reckless with their words, with their actions, saying things, doing things, and they don't think about it until after, right? That is the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords is very quick, decisive, and that could be somebody like popping off, saying something that they don't really mean, right? Because they feel triggered. And then after they look back and they think, wow, I really was a jerk. You know, I really was a jerk. Why did I say that? Why did I do that? So yeah, I'm feeling how this person is kind of seeing their own reactions or non-reactions is something that is being triggered, maybe within their shadow self. And I feel like it is something this person is working on. For some of you that are in that situation, why is pile number one's person angry? We also have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Now, some of you, I am seeing this, and look at that. Six of Cups again at the bottom. So, again, past memories. This person feeling angry. And you know, it doesn't have to be angry like this person is like fuming and like upset at you, right? That's not kind of what I'm getting from this. It's more like realizing how their own words, their own lack of action, or even for some of you that may have had a disagreement, how this energy is affecting them, right? They could be upset with how things turned out, how things ended up between the two of you, you know, if you have history with this person. But what I'm also seeing here is the Page of Pentacles. A Page of Pentacles is this eagerness to start something new, to plant the seed, to lay the groundwork for something bigger, right? That could develop into something bigger. Now, some of you, it could have been that this person was doing the bare minimum, or they may currently be doing that right now with that page. Okay? And it could be that they are upset with themselves because they haven't really taken the action maybe that they've wanted to take in this connection, right? I'm looking at this Page of Pentacles, and an offer from a Page of Pentacles would be something that's very small. You know, I'm offering you friendship. I'm offering you dating. I don't really know what's going to happen for the future, but we can start and invest here, right? Versus a King of Pentacles that would say, I'm all in. I am all about this. I want this. So this person could also be having some regrets over not giving you more, not offering you more, right? And it may be a hard lesson learned for some of them, that they were not ready to, maybe for some of you, take that action previously. So let's see. What else is here? Pile 1. How is pile number 1's person currently feeling about them? Look at that. Runner. Fear of intimacy. Running away. Turmoil and fleeting, right? Maybe taking off when things get a little heated, or when things get difficult, things get challenging. We've got, like I said, that base chakra, the root chakra, right? This is where we get our fight or flight, right? If we feel like we're in danger, if we feel like we're not safe, if we feel like we're not secure, we run, right? We run. And with that, this energy here, like I said, these other two ones, they're reminding me of the sacral chakra and the solar plexus, right? That is our power. That is our energy. So if our root is not grounded and we are feeling not safe, we can't trust, we feel insecure, we have a fear of intimacy, which relates to the sacral chakra, right? This person doesn't feel safe, right? They may not have felt safe in connections, and that may make them avoidant. It could make them anxious avoidant. Let's see what else here. We have intimidated, unapproachable, frightened, out of your league, right? Because they can also feel not good enough for you, right? They could feel not good enough. And this won't be for all of you, but for some of you, yes. We have a shadow self here that is coming through with someone who could have, you know, some issues with feeling not confident enough in themselves, low self-esteem, low self-worth, really working on themselves, learning a lot of lessons here. So for some of you, they could feel, you know, that you really are a person who intimidates them. They feel like they're not good enough, out of your league. So pile 1, how are they currently feeling? We have rejection. Okay. Now this person could have rejected you in the past. They could have pushed you away, right? Running away. But this person can also be fearing coming forward and fear of rejection, right? They feel like they can't come towards you. And that may be for those of you that this is a newer connection, right? Where this person sees you as this person and are just like, oh my goodness, I can't go up to them. I can't talk to them. What if they say no? What if they don't even like me, right? So let's see. Pile 1, how are your person currently feeling about you? We have talking, interested, awaiting messages, texts, calls, emails, and talking more. How are they currently feeling? We have shame. Look at that. Guilty, conscious, and remorse. Okay. So this person could be feeling ashamed of their actions, their words, running away, pushing you away for some of you. Okay. All of that 5 of Swords, right? And this happens because of self-limiting beliefs, right? We no longer feel worthy of love. We no longer feel that, you know, we're not going to find someone. So every person that we meet in our life is they don't really want us. They don't like us. Or, you know, it could really depend on where their self-esteem is at, where their self-worth is at. Are they feeling insecure? Do they have trust issues? Have they been through the ringer in their past relationships, right? So we can all be at a point in our life where we develop this 5 of Swords energy, where we feel defeated when it comes to love, when it comes to opening ourselves up and allowing ourselves to feel vulnerable. So yeah, we have, for some of you, someone with a guilty conscience, feeling some type of remorse, right? And they could be, like I said, upset with themselves because of how they may have treated you, how they may have acted, learning lessons, trying to really learn to find balance within themselves so that they could open themselves up to this connection with you. So let's get some last messages here, pile number 1. For your energy check-in with your person, how are they currently feeling about you? Right? And if this is a new connection where you haven't really have a history with this person, look at this in a way that this person has been running away with coming towards you because they fear rejection. They may even feel ashamed of themselves for not being able to take action, right? Feeling afraid. How is pile number 1's person currently feeling? We have surrender. And it says, all of me loves all of you. Embrace and envelop your soul with this love, right? So this person just kind of wanting to leave things up to whatever happens, happens, right? Trusting that if you two are meant to be with each other, it's going to happen. Not trying to force things to happen, but just kind of flowing into this connection, finding balance here. We also have domestic here with the key. So like I said, for some of you, this person sees you as long-term partner, right? Whether that is marriage, a spouse, long-term partner type of material, right? How are they currently feeling about you? It could even be that they want to take things to the next level. They want to give you a key to their house. They want to move in with you. They want to just kind of take things up, right? We also have distance here as well. So some of you, this person could be a long distance relationship. We also have baggage here. Look at that. Past relationships, childhood, ego, all of the baggage that this person is coming in with. Okay. Or they could see you as having baggage. It depends. You know, everybody's has some kind of baggage. So take that however that resonates. But it looks like your person's got like 3 suitcases here. Past relationships, childhood, and ego. How are they currently feeling? Grief. Okay. Now this grief, we've got shame here, guilty conscious type of energy. This person running away. The grief here could be that if you guys are in separation, they're missing you, right? They have regrets. There is a sense of loss here with that connection, okay? Underneath the deck, look at that, commitment. Your relationship moves to the next stage of love and unity, okay? So this person wanting this commitment, okay? Whatever that means. If it's like a super early connection with your person, then it could be dating exclusive, making each other a priority in each other's lives, moving in with each other. If you're already kind of been dating this person for a while, it could be maybe you're dating exclusively, or you're, you know, taking things to that next level, okay, with this person. So I'm going to leave your reading here for you, pile number 1. I hope that this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So for those of you that resonate with the smoky quartz crystal and the Russian tarot of St. Petersburg, this is going to be your reading today. So we are asking Spirit, how is your person currently feeling about you? How is pile number 2's person currently feeling about them? How is pile number 2's person currently feeling about them? Okay, so we do have the 2 of Swords coming out in reverse. How is pile number 2's person feeling? We have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have the Tower in reverse. We have Temperance, Sagittarius. How is pile number 2's person currently feeling? We also have the Page of Swords. And then at the bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Swords. Okay. And I'm seeing the 4 of Cups right underneath that. So for some of you, this could be a situation where this person has rejected or even pushed you away. There can even be a fear of rejection that is also here. And With this Two of Swords in reverse, I'm feeling like this is some type of decision that your person maybe has not been able to make with this. They could be a little bit distracted, not feeling like they maybe even need some time or space to be able to think. There could be a lot that's on this person's mind when it comes to this connection. Being that we do have the King of Swords energy, the King of Swords is really an energy of clarity, of clear thinking, decision, logic. And it could be that this person is trying to gain that clarity, especially starting off with this Two of Swords. And I'm noticing that you do have the Tower energy here in reverse as well. So this person could be kind of resistant to some type of change that needs to take place, or it can even be that the Tower energy for some of you represents a major upheaval or change that has taken place in your connection with your person. And it could be that, being that we have Temperance energy, some of you, I am picking up that this could be like post-breakup type of energy for some of you. They could be really taking some time to think here, you know, to put things into perspective for themselves here. Really needing to kind of look and examine the situation that's happening between you and this person at this time. We do have Temperance energy here, so with Temperance, it really is about trying to regain a sense of balance. And I'm seeing that your overall energy here for your person is the Ten of Swords. So for some of you, that Ten of Swords can be a painful ending that has taken place in your connection, but it can also be that there are a lot of thoughts that are kind of on this person's mind. I'm noticing that the majority of the energy here is actually swords. Okay? Page of Swords, King of Swords, Two of Swords. And I'm feeling with this Page of Swords here, this person is wanting to communicate with you. They may just, I feel like, not know how to express themselves. And it could be something that they're currently working on. Okay, so I do want to clarify this energy a little bit before we get into our other oracle cards. So let's start off with this Two of Swords in reverse. Why is the Two of Swords in reverse? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so that is what's happening here. The Seven of Pentacles energy is about evaluating. Okay, reassessing things between you and them. So let's see. Some of you, like I said, could have had a breakup, and it could be like kind of post-breakup energy where there is healing that's happening, but this person still wants to talk to you. There's still a lot of healing energy here, a lot of pain as well with that Ten of Swords. Why is this Tower energy here? Okay, what I'm also seeing here is this King of Swords. And the King of Swords can sometimes be someone who is very detached right now. Okay? And it is because they have been maybe hurt for some of you. And so right now, that King of Swords energy could be that they are trying to separate themselves from their feelings. I'm not seeing any cups here yet. Okay? Which means that this person is very much in their head about this connection between the two of you. And then we have the Tower here in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles. So for some of you, it could be, like I said, post-breakup. And with the Nine of Pentacles energy here, this person focusing on themselves, focusing on their own sense of stability, security, independence, trying to get themselves into a very grounded energy. Now, if you have no real past with this person and there hasn't been a breakup in your connection, it could be that this person is feeling confused about this connection between the two of you, and that this person is trying to, they may even feel a little bit guarded with you. You know, they could be giving you mixed signals for some of you. Let's see what this King of Swords energy is here. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so to me, this is avoidant energy, someone who's running away with that Seven of Swords, avoidant. They could even be avoiding conversation, avoiding talking to you as they're taking some time to really reevaluate or reassess the connection. Why is Temperance energy here? We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so right now, I feel like with the Temperance energy being that we have the Ten of Swords here, this person's focus is more so themselves. They are focusing on their healing or even trying to gain clarity in their own mind because of all of the swords that are here. Okay, the Ace of Wands in reverse, I'm almost feeling like the person is lacking the desire to do any pursuing at this time, to taking any type of action. They could be being kind of like very patient with things and kind of just seeing how things play out between the two of you. What is this Page of Swords energy? The Devil. Okay, so this person, what else do we have here? Capricorn, Sagittarius, as well. We have a bunch of air sign energy, and then Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, so with the Devil energy, this could be some fears, some doubts that this person has, right? It could even be fears of coming forward to communicate with you, right? The Devil energy is an illusion. It makes us feel stuck. It makes us feel trapped, oppressed. Sometimes the trapped feeling is in our own thoughts, right? And we're seeing how your person is very much in their head about this type of energy. Let's get one more. Why is the Page of Swords here? We have the Nine of Cups, right? So right now, it's kind of like this person is focused on themselves. Some of you, this person could have addictions, okay? Person could have some addictions here. Alcohol, substance, is what I'm seeing here, okay? With the Devil and the Nine of Cups. They could even be someone who right now with the Nine of Cups energy is focused on their personal happiness and fulfillment. And they may not necessarily be someone who is, say, open for relationship, open for commitment. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? We've got the Ace of Cups in reverse and also the Nine of Cups. Okay, so very different energies here. This almost makes me feel like this person feels very back and forth about this connection. Okay, to me, this Knight of Cups would be wanting to come forward with some type of an offer, an opportunity for love, for romance. But then we have this Ace of Cups in reverse, which is some type of emotional blockages this person could have. Okay, there could even be fear of commitment here with this as well. The Ace of Cups is blocked heart chakra energy. This person could have some blocked or suppressed feelings and emotions, and that could be affecting the way that they're able to connect with you. Okay, so because this person is very much in their head, that Seven of Pentacles energy is taking their time to reassess, reevaluate things with you, and they could be a little bit, for some of you, avoidant of conversation. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to get some oracle messages just to kind of see a little bit more. So how is pile number 2's person, and this is like jumping right out. What is that? The Nine of Pentacles, I believe, in this deck. Nine of Pentacles, right? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Which again, Nine of Coins here, Nine of Pentacles, this person working on themselves, right? Nine of Pentacles is a very single, very independent type of energy. Okay. So how is pile number 2's person? We have reach out here. So like I said, I kind of feel like this person wants to with that Page of Swords. There could be some fears that are there, right? Let's see, what else? How is pile number 2's person currently feeling about pile 2? We have the Ace of Swords, clarity of belief. Which is the Ace of Swords? That is too many. How are they currently feeling towards pile 2? We also have spread your wings. Just the Two of Wands. So there's some decision this person has to make here, or feeling they have to make a choice. And I feel like trying to listen to what their intuition is guiding them to do. Both of these energies here. I'm also seeing the crown chakra at the bottom. So this crown chakra energy is our connection to source, to spirit, to God, to universe. And with this clarity of belief, the Ace of Swords is that breakthrough, right? So your person, I feel like, kind of waiting for this breakthrough in being able to clear their mind with what path this connection with you holds as far as their choice, their decision to move forward with the connection between the two of you. Because that crown chakra is our connection to spirit, it could be that this person is working on, you know, what their intuition is really guiding them to do with this connection between the two of you. I feel like wanting to feel confident in what their, maybe even what their higher self, because this Ace of Swords is also that connection to source. It is, I feel like, kind of in a way opening them, helping to open them up to receptivity to love as well, right? Because I'm noticing that this guy also has, in this Ace of Swords card, there is a butterfly that's here. And butterflies are a symbol of transformation. So it could be that this person is working on transforming their thoughts, right? Surrounding love, surrounding connections, and wanting to take this path moving forward in this connection with you. But I feel like because there is confusion in this person being so much in their head, that they need that time and space to be able to think clearly about this situation with you. So what I want to do is go into our other oracle cards, pile number 2. How are they currently feeling about you? You know, and to me, with the Ace of Swords here and also the Three of Pentacles, with this reach out card, it could be, yes, that they're trying to gain clarity on their thoughts, their feelings, and what actions they want to take. The Three of Pentacles would be the two of you guys coming together, you know? So let's see. Pile number 2. How are they currently feeling about pile 2? How are they currently feeling about pile 2? We have a visitor. So this could be wanting to see you, visit you. How are they currently feeling? Opposites attract. So some of you, they could feel like they are, you know, complete opposite than you are. They're feeling attraction there. We have fireworks. We have twin flame. So some of you, this could be a twin. Okay. May not be for all of you, but we do have twin flame energy with that card. And then we also have great fortune, which to me almost, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot too, with just kind of seeing that there is attraction here. I almost feel like, why is this person holding themselves back? But I guess if they're very much in their head here, and they've got some blocked heart energy here, you know, it could be really learning to just open themselves up to love and transform the way that they think, and just keep themselves open to the opportunity that's here. And with that great fortune, it's kind of feeling that maybe you are someone who they do feel very attracted to, with the opposites attract and the fireworks. And that the two of you came into each other's lives for a very important reason with that great fortune there. So how are they currently feeling? We have acceptance. Okay, acceptance. So this can be accepting, I feel like, their own feelings, their own emotions, right? The Knight of Cups on one side and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Learning to accept those feelings, the emotions that they do have, versus trying to stay very guarded in that King of Swords energy and detached, and just kind of allow themselves to open up. So let's see. How are they currently feeling about you, pile number 2? We have lustful desires. Okay, so that is a lot of very passionate type of energy. And I'm also seeing that Page of Swords and the Devil and the Nine of Cups. Okay. Some of you, I feel like, pay attention to what your intuition is telling you about this person. Because for some of you with that Devil and the Knight of Cups, the Devil is also about temptation, lust. Okay? And it could be that if this person is wanting to talk to you, and, you know, if it's really coming from a place of lustful energy, and your intuition is telling you that, then trust that message there as well, you know. But it is a very passionate energy. How are they currently feeling? The spotlight. Okay, so this person seeing you, and you being someone who is stand out to them. We have sadness. How are they currently feeling about you? We have concerned and also winds of change. So I want to see why this person is feeling sad and concerned. Let's see. I'm going to use a different tarot deck. Why is pile number 2's person feeling sad? Why is pile number 2's person feeling sad? The Three of Wands. Okay, some of you, there could be distance. This person could be missing you, thinking about you a lot. Okay. Let's get one more. Why is pile number 2's person sad? Two of Cups. Two of Cups. This person could be wanting relationship, wanting connection here. Why is pile 2's person concerned? Page of Cups. Okay. If you've been dealing with this person and they've been someone who has been very avoidant and kind of giving you mixed signals, this person could be concerned about you, I feel like, rejecting your offer here with the concerned and the Page of Cups. Or even communicating with you, trying to talk to you. You know, what is pile 2 going to say? So why is pile 2's person concerned? The Three of Swords. Okay, yeah. So to me, it's kind of like rejecting an offer here. Three of Swords, Page of Cups. That they'll be disappointed, right? That Three of Swords, feeling of disappointment or sadness. Because that Page of Cups, for some of you, can even be an apology that this person is trying to give. What are these winds of change for pile 2's person? What is the winds of change? The Six of Wands. It's kind of like, I almost get this energy here where this person has pushed you away or even avoided. And it's kind of like now this person is wanting to reach out. Now this person is wanting to talk. Now this person is seeing things, you know? Because that Six of Wands energy is about recognition. Recognition. You being in the spotlight, like Spirit is saying here. They could have pushed you away because they were focused on something else in their life. So it's kind of like this person is wanting to plan to visit, to see you, to talk to you. Wow. Okay. So let's see. What else? Pile number 2. How are they currently feeling about you? How's pile 2's person currently feeling about them? We have the rival here, and wow, okay, for some of you, it says they chose someone else over you. And though it wasn't what they wanted, they thought it was the right thing to do. Okay, so that could even be having some regrets here, feeling sad, right? How are they currently feeling about pile 2? We have beauty and grace. They find you extremely beautiful, but your beauty intimidates them. They think someone else is more deserving. We also have unexpected, and it says the answers you seek are coming. And when the answer arrives, it might be too late or you have moved on. Right? So that's kind of this feeling that I'm getting from this pile, is that this person had pushed you away and now they're starting to think about you and how much they feel drawn to you. And if they did end up choosing someone else, you know, it's kind of like this person made a mistake in doing so, regretting it, having some regrets. Wow, so that's good. But what this could be here as well, that Knight of Cups, Ten of Swords, this person could have ended something with you and moved on to another connection with this Knight of Cups, and then just kind of being closed off to this new beginning with you, with that Ace of Cups, for some of you. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have healing. And it says they're at the end of a big healing cycle, coming to peace with their past and bringing back balance in the connection. Okay. So this could even be you hearing from this person very unexpectedly, out of nowhere. Okay. How is pile number 2's person currently feeling about them? Pictures, looking at you, missing you, nostalgia, wanting to make new memories. We have a mask here, pretending, bluffing, and exaggerating. So it could be hiding. They had been masking feelings previously. How are they currently feeling about you? Pile number 2. We have finality here. Goodbyes, farewells, and endings, right? So some of you, like I said, with that Ten of Swords, you could have had a breakup with this person, that Tower in reverse that we saw, right? And it could be that if there was that ending in your connection, that they're pretending that they don't still have feelings towards you, right? Heartbroken, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, and breakup. How are they currently feeling? Soulmates. Wow. So I mean, wow, her engagement ring underneath the deck. Higher commitment, partnership, union. We have soulmate energy here. So for those of you where this person has chose something else, there's some big regrets that are here. Okay, big regrets. They could also be focused on money too, with that fortune energy, great fortune. I could have even chose someone else for money. Yeah, if you know that this person has moved on to someone else, there are regrets here, okay? And it's kind of like they are reflecting back on this connection and commitment with you. Okay, still feeling that they want to have this connection with you. So let's see. Pile 2. And these are going to be our last messages, pile 2. How are they currently feeling about you? How are they currently feeling about pile number 2? We have death, self-love. We also have celebration. And it says, soon you will be celebrating wonderful news with your love. So those of you that had a breakup with this person, with the death energy here and self-love, they could have been, like I said, healing, working on themselves. We have clarity, right? Clarity is what this person is gaining. being all up in their head about the situation, being able to think clearly with that Ace of Swords to make some type of decision or choice here. Some of you could be maybe invited to something, travel here. I'm seeing first class. So it could even be some type of air travel or travel here of this person coming to see you, because remember, we have visitor here. We have visitor. So this person coming to see you, you're going to see them, this person reaching out to you, talking to you. This person, if they had moved on to someone else and they are maybe not happy in that connection, they could be coming back towards you to let you know, I want to have this with you, right? I made the wrong choice. And we have winds of change here. Okay, winds of change, which can be some changes taking place in your connection or even in their personal life to make something like this happen with you, right? Broken heart again. This person feeling sad. Okay, if they have lost you, there is some serious regrets, I feel like, that are here, right? Of wanting to reconcile this connection. You know, okay. Underneath the deck, we also have long distance love. Long distance love. Okay. Distance could have been even something that could have ended the connection. And maybe this person wanting to, you know, say, okay, you know what, we're going to try, we're going to do this. We're going to put forth the energy to really make this happen and make this work. So I'm going to leave your reading here for you, pile number 2. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So for those of you that resonate with the Crow Tarot and this Desert Jasper, this is going to be your reading today. And we're asking Spirit, how is your person currently feeling about you? We're going to get started with your tarot first, and then we will go into your oracle cards just to get a little bit more information. So pile 3, how is your person currently feeling about you? How is pile 3's person currently feeling about them? We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the Three of Pentacles that turned over first. How are they currently feeling about you? We have the High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles. Let's try to get one more in here. And we have the Hermit. Let's see. Okay, so we've got Virgo energy here, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Swords. Okay, so the Two of Swords energy is that this person, I'm seeing, wow, the Eight of Swords right underneath that. So the Two of Swords energy is speaking about your person feeling conflicted or even confused, some type of decision that they feel that they have to make about this connection. We have the Eight of Swords energy here as well, and the Eight of Swords is essentially when we are keeping ourselves in a mental prison of a lot of thoughts. Sometimes they can be very negative in nature. It could be a lot of worries, a lot of fears, a lot of doubts. And kind of going over those thoughts over and over again in our mind, where we kind of keep ourselves stuck, unable to make a decision or choice. And I'm also seeing the Ten of Wands energy here as well. And so that Ten of Wands could be that your person maybe is feeling a little bit stressed, a little bit overwhelmed. And we have the Ace of Cups here. And so it could be that there is this, you know, opportunity for love with the two of you. Some of you, it could even be a reconciliation, depending on what your current situation is with your person. The Ace of Cups is this overflowing cup of emotions and feelings and love. So this is an opportunity that this person has with you, but it could be that they are stressing themselves out by their own thoughts here, their own thinking, holding themselves back. Okay. Now, what I'm also seeing here is we do have the Three of Pentacles. Some of you could work with this person. Okay, some of you could indeed work with this person. And I feel like this person with the High Priestess energy here, they could be kind of in a place where they're not really opening up or revealing anything to you at this point, kind of keeping everything inside. The Three of Pentacles is about wanting to come together with people, connecting. And I see that we do have the Knight of Pentacles energy here as well. So it could even be that because of where this person's head is at, they could be wanting to take things really slow with that Knight of Pentacles energy. And taking time to evaluate, right? Every step forward with this connection. And we do have the Hermit energy here as well. And it could be that this person is, you know, doing a lot of very deep introspection, lots of reflection, trying to sort through and navigate their own feelings, right? And a lot of this is mental stuff that is going on with your person. They may even, with the High Priestess energy here, being a little bit intimidated by you as well. Okay. Not revealing, not opening up with feelings. And with the Queen of Pentacles energy here, it could be that this person sees you as someone who is very nurturing and very caring, and someone who, you know, may be wanting commitment with them. And it could even be something that's on their mind as well with that Queen of Pentacles, right? And they could be feeling very torn with making that decision to move forward with commitment. So let's clarify this energy here. I am going to start with that Three of Pentacles. Okay, so why is the Three of Pentacles energy here? We've got these Six of Wands. So I definitely feel like you have this person's attention. Some of you where this is a work thing, your person may be a little bit conflicted about whether or not to date people at work. Okay? They could be a little bit in their ego, and ego is something that can create fear in our mind, right? It prevents us from sometimes from doing things. We listen to the ego versus the intuition. So let's see. Why is the Queen of Pentacles energy here? The Ten of Cups. And I almost feel it's kind of like this person sees that there is a very positive quality to you, and that this could be something that could lead to a lot of happiness. A lot of happiness. I want to find out what that Two of Swords is, why they're feeling conflicted. But let's finish up. Let's see, why is this High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess energy here? The Seven of Cups. Okay. So, the Seven of Cups energy is many options. Choices, decisions. It can also be feeling confused. Okay? Feeling confused. Because this is coming in with the High Priestess is our intuition. Okay? It is our intuition. So, when we are feeling clouded and our thoughts are kind of scattered all over the place in our head, that clouded energy is going to drown out intuition. Okay? So it's almost like your person has this blockage here when it comes to listening to what their intuition is guiding them to do in this connection because of this confused energy here. Okay? They're not able to think clearly. Why is the Knight of Pentacles energy here? The Eight of Swords again. Okay. So it can even be, you know, taking things very slow. Concerns about commitment, about long-term commitment that this person has. Why is the Hermit energy here? They could also be pulling themselves away as well in that Hermit energy. There you go. The Seven of Swords, avoidant, right? Pulling away, fearing commitment. For those of you that actually work with this person, dating somebody at work, being in a relationship with somebody at work. Let's see why we have this Two of Swords energy here. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Again, this is work. Whoever chose this pile, Five of Swords. Okay. It's like this person really likes you and is really into you. For those of you where this is a work situation. But because it's work, that is where this person is feeling defeated and conflicted here. For those of you where this is not someone that you know at work or met at work, or work has nothing to do with it, then I feel like this person could be afraid of commitment here, wanting to take things slow, feeling confused at this time, focusing on a lot on themselves, right? With that Eight of Pentacles is more about the self, whereas the Five of Swords energy here could be sabotage, self-sabotage, feeling defeated, maybe even by their own thoughts. Let's get one more. Why is the Two of Swords energy here? And we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. I almost feel it's kind of like this person is afraid of putting forth the offer, planting the seed to actually start something with you, to invest time and energy into something with you. The idea of commitment is something that I feel like this person is afraid of. So let's go into our oracle messages. Okay, so pile number 3. How is your person currently feeling about you? We have the Seven of Pentacles, which says awaiting results. This person is evaluating things between the two of you. We also have the Five of Pentacles energy here as well. And this is choosing, this person could be choosing to shut you out or feeling shut out by you, keeping distance. How are they currently feeling? Pile number 3. We have the Four of Swords. This is, again, reflection. Taking some time to clear their mind. And it almost looks like this woman is kind of connecting to her spirit guide or her higher self, right? Trying to gain that clarity. Trying to listen to her intuition. And then we have flow, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And looking at this guy here, wow. Two of Swords again at the bottom. Refusing to see, right? This is a decision this person has to make. A decision this person has to make here. Feeling confused or conflicted by it. With the energy of flow here, which is the Wheel of Fortune, this person could be waiting for the right time. I'm also looking at this picture here. We have this man who looks like he's holding his heart and he's touching the water, right? So it could be that your person is kind of reviewing their own feelings, their own emotions in this situation, right? Instead of running away from their feelings or running away because of their own negative or self-limiting beliefs that are kind of blocking them. It's kind of like this person is avoiding the choice or the decision they have to make about this connection. So let's get into our other oracle messages here. Pile 3, how are they currently feeling about you? We have stability and exposing truth. So I definitely want to know what the truth is, what this exposing truth is. Is this revealing feelings to you, or is it letting you know that they're afraid? How are they currently feeling? Challenges. And by the looks of it, those challenges are in their mind, in their head, with that Eight of Swords energy. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Two of Swords. How are they currently feeling about you? Shambles. which to me is unstable thoughts. We also have visitor here as well. So it could be wanting to see you. I want to see what this exposing truth is. So I'm going to use a different deck. What is the truth that pile number 3's person wants to expose? What is the truth that pile number 3's person wants to expose? The High Priestess. It's like this person is something that's hidden, obviously, with the High Priestess. Let's get one more. What is pile number 3's person wanting to expose as truth? The Eight of Swords. So I'm feeling that they're wanting to talk to you about where their head's at. Because that Eight of Swords again is here twice. The Eight of Swords is here twice. The Two of Swords is here twice. The Five of Swords. The Seven of Swords. It's a lot of mental stuff. Four of Swords that's going on with your person. So I feel like they want to tell you where these mental challenges are for them when it comes to this connection. How their own thoughts are getting in the way of this. Okay, let's get one more. How is pile number 3's person exposing truth? Look at this. Five of Swords. Again, your person is way in their head. Way in their head. You know, really, with all of this swords energy, the swords is the element of air. Okay? And if we think of air, we think of the sky, the ethers, the heavens, right? If your head is in the clouds, you're not grounded, right? You're not grounded. You're not feeling stable. And I feel like it is something that this person is you know, trying to work on here, but being this much in their head about things. Okay, so what are the challenges that, we're going to do this one here. What are the challenges that pile number 3's person is feeling? Besides the mental ones, because we see that. What are the challenges that pile number 3's person is going through? The Eight of Wands, which is communication. Back and forth communication between the two of you. Or even action. Action here with the Eight of Wands. What are the challenges that pile 3's person feels? The Three of Wands. This is energy of just waiting. Waiting for something. Right? And it could be that they're waiting to communicate, or they're waiting to take action with the connection. Distance can also be a challenge for some of you with that Three of Wands. What are the challenges here? The Lovers. Commitment. Okay. If they're afraid of commitment, distance, their thoughts. Okay. So let's go into this one here. Wow. We have courtship just popping right out. Courtship. How are they currently feeling about pile number 3? Reflection, which is that hermit energy that we saw earlier. Reflecting within the self, reflecting on this connection. The two of you being together, flirting with you, taking action. Courtship is all of that stuff that you do in the beginning of a relationship. You know, you're being sweet, you're sending sweet messages, you're trying to make somebody like you, right? You're putting yourself out there. Dating. How are they currently feeling about you, pile 3? Connected. This person feeling connected to you. We also have innocence. transformation. I'm also noticing how she's all in white here. These roses, this symbol of passion. But there's also this purity, and I don't know. It's kind of giving me this because we have transformation here too, like this blank slate clearing, like trying to clear out these the thoughts that are in this person's mind, clearing it away, right? We have haunted here. So this person could be haunted by memories of you. They could be haunted by their own thoughts. How are they currently feeling about you? Abundant, right? Which is feeling that you are somebody who is of value to them. I see it in a way like that. Like, you know, you may be somebody who does offer a lot. Okay, underneath the deck, I am seeing rejection. This could have been you rejecting them rejecting you, pushing you away, or choosing to push you away because of all of this negative thoughts that are in this person's mind. Let's see. How are they currently feeling about you? Pile 3. We have endings here. And it says they entered your life to test you, teach you, and bring out the very best in you. Now their part in your story is over. Okay, so they could be feeling this about you being that person to them in their life, or this could be a message directly from spirit to you, letting you know that maybe this person was someone who did test you, teach you something, to maybe encourage you to becoming a better, even better version of yourself. But now this person's place in your life may be past, right? And that may be for some of you, but let's just see. How are they currently feeling about you? Pile number 3. We have coldness, and it says they feel you pulling away. They wish they can pull you back and convince you they're worth keeping. We also have awakening. Their awakening process has begun. They now hold a new understanding of love and recognize the connection. So for some of you, that may be relevant for those of you that are on the twin flame journey. But yeah, there is a whole lot of mental stuff going on here. This person, I'm seeing innocence at the bottom, and we have innocence here already. And this innocence card says, your innocence and kind heart makes them love you, but feel they must push you away to protect you from themselves. Okay, to protect you from themselves. And with all of that mental, scattered type of energy, you know, that could give you a lot of mixed signals. A lot of mixed signals in a connection, which can cause a lot of heartache for you, right? So they may be choosing to push you away because of their own, in a way, confused state, okay? How are they currently feeling towards you? Pile number 3. How are they currently feeling towards pile number 3? Let's get one more. Okay. So let's see what we've got. We have significant, and it says vital, importance, and depth. So this person's seeing the value, abundant, right? We also have seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, dating. We have third party here, which may be relevant for some of you. And we also have temptation. Okay. We have better off, happiness. What is this one? Things being illuminated. This was the next one I saw come out here. Clarity, honest, and speaking the truth. Things being illuminated. This person's thoughts, their heart also being illuminated. We also have healthy choices, self-love, and self-care. Okay? Maybe something this person also needs because of all that mental energy that's going on with them. But to the last two messages we have here with this deck is detaching, slowly parting, disconnecting, and drifting. And then we also have better off, happiness, clear headspace, and perspective. So this is that withdrawn energy that we're seeing earlier with that Hermit, right? The Seven of Swords and the Hermit together. That is avoidant, that is pulling away, that is choosing solitude, choosing to be alone, right? So it could be that this person, although they see the significance in this connection, and they may be feeling alone right now or have left you alone, right? That they need the space, they need the time, right? It's kind of like they need this space to think, to clear, and to transform. And they may feel that they need to pull away, you know? And in the end, doing so, detaching in a sense, all this reflection that's happening with this person, you know? Does this relationship make me feel fulfilled? Is this something that I want? Or am I better off without it, right? And with all of that mental stuff going on with your person, it is a lot to work through, right? Changing that mindset. A lot of inner work that is required. So last messages, pile number 3. How is your person currently feeling about you? We have devotion, and it says, this love anchors you together. Nothing can separate you, right? So even if you guys are, say, physically separated, it is something that they feel with you, right? Regardless of what the current circumstances are. How are they currently feeling about you, pile 3? We have the Death card, which is an ending. We have illusions, and those illusions, their mind, right? Their mind. All that mental stuff that's going on. Trying to gain clarity and see beyond the illusions. How are they currently feeling? Distance. So for some of you, they are keeping distance from you, choosing distance, or it can even be a long distance connection for some of you. How are they currently feeling about pile 3? And we have admirer, okay? Which to me is kind of like you still holding, or you currently holding a place in this person's heart, right? Okay, underneath the deck, we have no love here, and it says this love is off limits. Trust the sign and don't go there, right? And to me, it's kind of like this person is rejecting or pushing away, right? The opportunity for love, running away from it, right? Lots of, I feel like, inner work this person is doing, right? Trying to go through their own personal transformation, feeling haunted by their own thoughts, their insecurities, lack of trust, or whatever it may be. And this energy of just breathe, right? The Four of Swords, just breathe. It's just kind of like resting your mind. And your person here has a very busy mind. With the Eight of Swords here twice, the Five of Swords here twice, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords here twice. It's a lot. That is a lot. And that your person is just really needing to ground themselves and to bring that mind to a place of rest so that they could think, you know, and make decisions clearly, right? Lots of self-love that may be needed for your person here, okay? So if they are rejecting you, you know, because they're feeling confused, they don't have a direct or straight answer for you with this connection. That Two of Swords, refusing to see, right? Refusing to see the decision that we have to make, the choice, right? Feeling very defeated. Yeah, lots of inner work this person may also recognize they have to do within themselves. Okay, so I'm going to leave your reading here for you, pile number 3. I hope that this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.